For those of you that know me, I'm so appreciative that you hopped on this call. And for those of you who don't know me, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Jessica Rancourt. I'm a 27-year-old entrepreneur from Connecticut, living in Hawaii. My passions are traveling, dancing, helping people, and making lots of money, right? That's why we're all here. Um, I've traveled all over the world. I've spoken in front of thousands of people, and I want to continue to create a legacy for myself and all the people, that I truly love in this world. And I know a lot of you are eager to learn about, what we've been launching and what Matt has been doing. And I'm so stoked for you guys to come and learn about this new partnership because it's brand new. And even I'm like, wow, did I really just partner up with Natty Pips? If you guys know me, I was partnered with a trading company for about 2 years, and we really worked our asses off. We had a lot of highs, we had a lot of lows, right? We always have some highs, you always have some lows, and we created a lot of success stories that are still crushing it. We traveled all over the US, we traveled international. It really was a huge step in my entrepreneurship journey. And leaving that business was an uncomfortable decision. And I kind of left in silence because I saw things that, weren't really in alignment, that other people might have understood, but, it's okay. But I know my story is not finished. In fact, Nick Gregorio said the story is really just getting started. And so with this huge shift and this new platform, we're really here to make waves and create shifts for everyone in this community. And to be honest, after, leaving the last company I was with, I waited a year to find the vehicle that I felt most safe and most comfortable with people who had the right knowledge and had the right experience. Because I worked with people who might not have had the right knowledge or experience in the past. So I've been waiting for the one thing, that was going to spark my eye again. Because I'm not going to lie, I wasn't excited anymore. I wasn't excited waking up and going to work. I wasn't excited waking up and getting on Zoom calls. And it wasn't just thrilling to me anymore. I got kind of repetitive. I wasn't excited about doing things that I was before. So I needed something that, made me want to work hard again. And for a long time, I forgot why I started. And, for like, the past couple months, I was just like, Jess, you need to do something that's going to get you back into that mode, that happiness, that that thrilling environment that you used to thrive in, because this environment, we thrive in. And so I hopped on a call with Matt. I reached out to him because I saw what he was doing. I saw what the people around him was doing, and I was like, okay, these people know what they're doing. So I took Matt in as a mentor, and he took me in as a mentee. And not gonna lie, starting new is so scary, right? Starting something brand new is literally so scary. And I said no to so many different avenues. I kid you not. People reached out to me about so many different things, so many different avenues. And I said no to everything, but I said yes to Matt. And he's really here to share all about akashx and my daily choice, which I'm so excited about. Now, if you're brand new to the space, you're probably wondering, who is Matthew Thayer? Well, he's an incredible legend in the trading and network marketing industry. I saw him help thousands of people. He was actually the first person that I ever made money within the trading industry. I remember going to SummerSlam down in Miami in 2021 and meeting him. And then I remember going to another event down in Miami at the Dolphin Stadium, and he spoke in front of 14,000 people. Literally, I remember, there's a whole stadium, 14,000 people, and he walks down the platform at the bottom of the field, and he's like waving his hand, and everyone is literally in the bleachers screaming his name like he's a celebrity. It was literally, honestly, insane to even be working with him today. And you guys, he created his very own trading strategy, which is honestly one of the most insanely accurate strategies that I've got the chance to work with as well. Right? We all know him as Natty Pips, and I got on a call with him last week, and he really just informed me on the new trading academy. And I can confidently say what he's doing is setting a standard for this trading space. And I told myself I wasn't going back to work with another company. But Matt and his team really know what they're doing, and we're here to do it right this time, right? I want to give everyone the confidence to grow, right? So we don't have to stay stagnant from the past. And just like, some of you guys on this call, you might be brand new. We're all starting from scratch, right? We're all starting fresh just as much as you are, as I am. So there's no competition, right? We're all working side by side to evolve, to elevate and grow. And I'm really, really excited because Matt's going to be going over his brand new platform. It's so incredible. And I hope you guys are locked in because he really is the GOAT and someone I trust. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited as well. So Matt, you can definitely go ahead and take it away. You guys drop a 7 in the chat for Matt because he really is the GOAT. He put me onto some game. He's going to put you guys onto some game. He's changing lives. He's changing my life. He's changing your life. So Matt, I'm excited to hear all this information as well.
Hey, thank you so much. You haven't done a call in a year. I don't know if I believe that
I
because
haven't done a call in literally a year. I was so nervous.
that was
Haven't.
that was absolutely phenomenal. I guess it's like riding a bike. Once you learn how to do it, you can flip it on like a switch. So that was absolutely phenomenal. Way to introduce the call. Jess, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to work with you. I love your energy. I love your jokes. Like that was funny what you said right away. Turn your camera on if you think you're beautiful. If you don't think you're beautiful, then keep the camera off. Like I don't know. It's just good energy, guys. Like everyone that's a part of this team, everyone that's a part of this community, the things that we're doing right now, guys, it's great energy. It's great. It's a great feeling. And it's people like Jess. It's people like Elena. It's people like Nick. It's people like, Sabby and Julia and, some of the leaders that are on this call and some of the people you're going to meet too, like Nick, and Coach Anna and Rich and Mariana. I mean, there's so many leaders, guys, that are on this call right now that you might not even know who they are yet, but just know that we're building something very, very special here. And, I think what happened is we had to learn a lot. We had to learn what to do and we had to learn and grow and go through tests. God will always give you a test. So then you have a testimony at the end of your goal and at the end of when you finally get the success. Because if you were just to get success without any test, you're never going to inspire anyone else. And I think the things that we've gone through, it really was just tests to see, are we really going to continue? Are we really going to get through some of the things that were put in front of us? And I'm standing here today to let you guys know that we're still going. And Jess saw the vision with what I'm about to share with you guys. And she's excited. I'm excited. And I hope that by the end of this, guys, you are as well. I'm going to share a little story with you guys before I jump into the information behind the company, just so you can kind of understand how we got here. So about a year and a half ago, I was searching for a home that we could go to where I could still create, my strategy, where I'd be able to teach people and then I could bring the right people in to teach the community. I've always concentrated on simplicity. I really wanted to help the average person, because if you've ever been on any of my calls, you know that I like to teach in a very dumbed down way. And I was always looking for the easiest way to teach someone. And, I thought I found it. And for the last year and a half, I've been looking for a home to be able to do that. Well, I ended up going to 2 different startups and just didn't really work out. And then I was at a point in my career where I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. I got to figure it out. And it was really kind of, just to let you guys know, and I'll be a little bit vulnerable here. I was at a point in my career where I was like, my next move is either it or I'm out. Like I'm out of the industry. I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. And, I have family in the industry. His name's John Aremza. He's been in the industry for about 30 years. He's actually made like 30 plus million in this industry. And I just asked him, I said, I need your advice. Where should I go? What should I do? And I was looking at other companies. It's actually how I got introduced to Nick, is because I was looking at other, companies and things like that. But the other companies I was looking at just weren't it. It wasn't something I was really, I saw a fit in. And he told me that I should check out MyDailyChoice and that I should come down to Vegas and meet Josh, the CEO. And I remember typing in Google MyDailyChoice, looking at the website, seeing a bunch of different products, and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not the product guy. I'm the trading guy. And so at first I was like, no, I'm good. But my family member, my uncle said, hey, just come down to Vegas. I promise you, once you meet the CEO, you'll be all in. And I went down there, guys. And within 5 minutes of meeting the CEO, I could tell he had no ego. He had a vision very clear on how to take this to $1 billion. And he was willing to do whatever it took to create one of, and I believe, the best trading platforms in the entire world. I asked him when I sat down, I said, hey, I see you have a trading platform, but what's the reasoning behind it being just really one educator, nothing really there? And he said, well, I don't have an ego. I don't really know much about trading. And I've been waiting for someone to come through the door that does, so that I can invest in that. And they just let me know what needs to what needs to happen, and we'll make it happen. And that's all I really needed to hear. I needed someone that was willing to kind of put their ego aside, and we could go create something special together. And guys, that's exactly what we did. Within 2 weeks, he created what I'm going to show you guys today. And I believe it's the best of the best in the entire trading industry. I mean, this is where people, doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter what you know, can actually see results right away. And we put it to the test. Josh has never traded. And if you're an educator right now on this call, how surprised are you at how much Josh is trading? Type it in the chat real quick, because Josh is going crazy. Josh is the CEO of the company, guys. And he's just going crazy right now. Like, I'm going to show you guys this Telegram real quick, just to kind of give you guys a little idea of what he's sending into the Telegram right now. But this was him all day today. He went, I believe, what was it, like 10 or 8-2, won 8 trades, lost 2. He is just going crazy in the chat, sending trades all day long. He took his account from 20,000 to 34,000 in the last 3 days. So he's actually grew his account by $15,000, guys, in the last 3 days by just following, Joel and my sessions and some of the other sessions. But guys, it's funny. I was on a call with him. We were looking at some trades. He accidentally put $5,000 on a trade, but he cleared it. So he ended up making like $4,600 on that one single trade. But it's just cool to be around a CEO that is the product of the product. He's not just here to create something and then just have us sell it and then hope that it works. He believes in what he makes. He believes in what he's doing. So that should tell you guys right there that this is a great home to be in, that this is something that you can actually believe in, and that you're in the right place. So I'm showing you that, guys, just because I want you to see the transparency here. I want you guys to understand what's really going on. And I'm not just going to go through a presentation. I could sit here and go through a slideshow. I could sit here and go through, a normal formal presentation, but I'm just going to show you the back office. Like, I'm actually going to show you akashx so you guys can actually see what it looks like. So I'm going to share my screen real quick, guys. And right here on the main page, this is the main page when you log into akashx. So most companies, most trading platforms are difficult to understand. They're difficult to navigate through. Well, ours, very, very simple. The homepage, guys, there's a getting started video right here that goes through the entire back office, tells you where everything is. There's the top 5 educators right here at the top. So we got Brent, we got Coach Anna, we got Ness, we got Asia, and then we got me all up here on the top, guys. And then every single day, as you guys can see, there's 23 sessions, 22 sessions, 22 sessions, 8 sessions. So there are sessions all throughout the day, and you can go ahead and you can click the day, and then you can see all of the different sessions during the day that you have access to. Now, we also have a community chat where you can actually communicate with the different members within the academy. So an example of why this is even beneficial. Well, let's just say Susie, that I have no clue who Susie is, goes and signs up her best friend. Susie's never traded before, and her best friend wanted to get started, and she ends up getting started, but she has a question. Well, she can't ask Susie that question because Susie doesn't know what she's doing. Well, guess what? Now her friend can go into the community chat, ask that question, and get answers from the community that have gone through that same exact problem. So it's a way for people to feel like they're doing this with people, because let's be honest, trading can be a little bit lonely. Trading can, be a little bit frustrating if you're just doing it by yourself. But this is a way where if you are having problems, if you are, maybe you're seeing results and you want to share it with the community, well, you can do that right through here in the back office. Now, for a live schedule, we have sessions all day, every day, Monday through Sunday. We have English, we have French, and we also have Spanish. So if you have markets in those different languages, you can also pre-put it into your time zone. So for Jess, she would click the Hawaiian Standard Time. It automatically puts it into her time zone, which makes it very simple for her to understand when she can follow her people and when she could follow each sessions. Now, we also have session replays. Very, very simple. If you just want Forex, you can filter through Forex. If you want crypto, you search through crypto. If you want indices, commodities, binary options, you can click those and you can go through all the different recorded sessions for that specific style of trading. You can also pick your specific educators that you want to follow. If you want to just follow me, boom, you click me, you can see all my live sessions. We have trade alerts, we have scanners, we have Pulse. Pulse is probably something that you guys are all familiar with. It basically gives you the point system, and it also tells you the arrow that the trade should go in, whether it's a buy or a sell. We also have Rhythm, which is a momentum-based strategy that will basically tell you which way the market is moving momentum-wise. We have an academy, guys, that is also translated into 18 different languages. Now, the academy's actually translated. So it's not just subtitles. It's not just an audio voiceover. It is the actual language in that specific language. So we have Arabic, Chinese, we have everything. We have everything that anybody would ever need. And then we also have TradingView embedded into the akashx back office as well. So now you don't have to sit here and pay for TradingView. We also have MT4 embedded into the back office as well. So if you guys want to trade, you can trade right through the back office. I know a lot of people in the United States aren't able to download MT4 onto their phone. So this is a basically way for them to do that now. And we are just going to announce that we have a bot that we are working on. It'll be done in 8 weeks. We're putting all of our top educators all together, and we're creating a strategy that's going to be consistent and conservative for you guys to be able to grow your accounts month after month with automation and a bot. So that's going to be coming out here in about 8 weeks. Like I said, guys, the CEO wanted to create the best of the best of the best for this trading industry. And he didn't want to just compete. He wanted to completely take over. And Brent is actually one of the people that are helping with the strategy. But before I continue, I just want you guys to hear a few stories. I want you guys to actually hear from two of our top leaders and actually two of the people that are working very closely, with Jess. So I don't know who wants to go first. You guys just want to turn your camera on. I see Elena's already is on, so I'll let her actually go first. I'll make you co-host. I'll pin your video. If you could, just share your story and, let these guys know why. Why did you make the decision? Why did you decide to come here? How did you feel when you did decide to come here, and what's it done for you?
Okay, hi guys. I'm super excited. Drop some 777 in the chat for Matt and Jess, guys. Honestly, I'm so proud of her, and I'm so excited to be a part of this team. Like, honestly, I've never seen a community so extremely supportive, coming together from so many different countries and companies. Okay, both of it. But literally, the reason why I partnered up here, guys, is honestly because I was literally burned out, and I could so much relate to what Matt just said. Like, the next company or the next move is either going to be it or I'm going to be out, right? I felt like I was chasing my tail every single month. And I don't want to talk about the company that I was previously with, but I felt extremely burnt out. And I was just running and running and running. And the funny thing is, guys, that, Nick, he connected with Matt and he introduced us, and we were just super excited that he is partnering up with us. We heard his stories, and I was just super excited. We were literally like, praying that he's gonna come and join our team and we can work together. And then he decided that he's not gonna come, and I was literally the one telling Nick, hey, like, ask him why he's not partnering up with us. And there were several different reasons, and it was actually not the first one to tell us this. So we were just kind of curious. Like, we were not really looking into something else, because I have the vision of, if I do something, then I'm just going to finish it. I'm just going to go, and I'm not going to give up. But when we saw what MDCs, when we saw what akashx had, we were literally just mind blown. And I remember, like, the last couple of months were really stressful, and it's obviously very emotional. I don't know, like, there's this hype in the industry that if you leave a company and join another one, that is a lot of drama involved. But I believe if your heart is not happy somewhere, it is for a reason, right? And for me personally, to partner up here, everything felt so aligned, guys. And I've been just to an event in Dallas where I met everybody in person, Josh and Jenna. Like, the humblest people ever, so chill. And it's just such a family, like the maturity of the team and like of everybody in the company, the diversity that we not just have trading, but also products as well. So every single person that is coming here in this platform, all the leaders that are partnering up with us, guys, they're literally from so many different industries, and we all come together and create something massive here. So I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. And I cannot wait to also officially launch, because I'm not fully launched yet, guys. So please don't post me on your Instagram. No, guys, just kidding. But and anyways, I'm really, really excited. I'm so proud of Jess. I'm so excited to be working with Matt and Jessica and all the other people that we have here. And yeah, that's a little bit more to my story and why I partnered up here, guys, because everything just makes sense here, honestly. So with that being said, I give it back to Matt.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Elena. I'm actually going to go over, I didn't even ask her to do this yet, but Marianne, if you could actually share your story as well. You just got started, and I know that you were in a different mind space before the event. You weren't even planning on doing network marketing ever again. So I think that your story is actually very powerful in this situation, because Jess was in that same spot. She didn't know if she wanted to do network marketing again, and she just really didn't know if she was going to go all in. So I think hearing your story and everyone else hearing your story here as well would be pretty powerful.
Thank you. Wait, am I unmuted? Yes. Thank you. So I just want to give a huge shout out to Maddie. Thank you so much. And for Jess, for you guys for hosting this call. I'm extremely grateful to be a part of this community. And yeah, what Maddie was saying is extremely true. So back in May of last year, I decided to step down from network marketing, and I was kind of figuring out what I was going to do, right? We had been, my husband and I had been in the industry for 4 years, and we were in a position where we just said, you know what, let's let God make the path for us and see what's going to happen. And so in December, he got the invitation to become an educator within akashx, which I'm extremely grateful for, because it's opened so many doors for us. And, now he has the ability to impact more people on the global scale because of akashx. But, when we first saw that he got invited to become an educator, I was like, taking a look, peeking at everything, hopping on the calls with him, just by his side. And I was seeing what this platform really was about, and, just the people and the energy. And I got to realize that it wasn't hype. I got to realize that we really did have the results. I got to realize that, the people here really do care about your growth and really do care about you getting to the next level. And I went to the event in Dallas, which, by the way, if you're on here, you need to get to The View, which is happening in a couple of months out in Tennessee, but that's another conversation for another time. But I went to Dallas for the event, and the entire time I was telling my husband, Rich, I was like, there's no way that I'm going to do this again. I'm going to support you, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want anybody telling me anything. I'm just going to go as your supportive wife. And the second that I stepped into the first day, it wasn't even the event. It was just a leadership training. I kid you not. Nobody had to speak to me. Nobody had to say anything to me. Nobody had to tell me nothing. I just felt the presence in my body. Like, I was just like, I need to be here. I miss this so much. This is where I want to be, and this is where I'm going to be, and we're going to do great things here. And in my head, I had already told myself. And so to get a planner out. Yeah. And that same day, I said, I was talking to Rich in the hotel, and I was like, we need to get back into this. We need to do this. And akashx is our home, and MyDailyChoice is literally where we need to be and what we need to do. And these next few months are going to be insane. And so that's where we're at now. And I'm extremely grateful. And I want to pass it back to you, Maddie. But again, I am, grateful to have heard Jess's story, because I was able to relate so much that we found a company and people that actually are, moving towards the same vision and mission. And there's just no ego. Everybody is just on the same mindset. So I'm grateful and appreciate all of you guys.
Awesome. Yeah, that's why I wanted you to share it, because I know, Rich told me, I think he said something, or Ant or somebody said something before we even went to Dallas. They were like, yeah, Marianne's going to come to the event, but she doesn't want to do network marketing. Like, she's super hard-headed. Like, she's just not going to want to do this. And I was like, okay, why are you telling me? Like, cool. But then, no, like, she can put in major numbers. Like, she's a big leader. And, I'm just so glad that you saw the vision. I'm so glad that you felt it. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm super grateful for you guys. But last but not least, I'm going to pass this over to Nick. Me and Nick, it's a weird story how this all worked out. I was actually reaching out to him to look at different companies. And when I finally said, I wasn't going to go the direction where he was at, he was like, well, did I do something? Like, can you tell me why you didn't pick the company that I'm at? And, I'm just privileged to have him as a leader here. And, I wanted you guys to meet him because, with Jess, you're going to be working and they have a story together. So I'm sure that a lot of you guys, if you've been in Jess's organization, know who Nick is. So I wanted to give this opportunity for him to also share his story, why he's here, and then we'll continue.
Matt, thanks, brother. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Amazing, amazing. I love hearing everybody else's story. I say on calls all the time now, guys, because I used to like really dive into my story. Like at the end of the day, most people like really don't care. But I think this is important because a lot of you probably do. There probably is a lot of familiar faces on here that I recognize from, a previous company that I was with for 5 years, guys. I watched the growth of that company. I was actually got involved in that company in 2017, and it was like right before it made an explosion. And, I remember watching Jess come in and we got connected. It was actually, I think the first time we met was in Miami. We're sitting in her mentor's penthouse. And literally we just started all connecting. And then it's like, we just built like this family community. And I just watched Jess just turn into a superstar. Like I remember when she was literally just getting started. And so when Matt, said that she was locking arms here, I was blown away. I was like, there's no way. Like Jess is locking arms. And I'm so excited for her, guys, because I know what type of leader she is. And if you guys worked with her before, you already know you're getting somebody high quality and someone that actually cares about their people and works her face off, right? And that's what I absolutely love. She has a work ethic. She comes in with her heart and she leads by example day in and day out, which is absolutely amazing. So Jess, I'm super excited to, be locking arms with you on this journey. And then I have to give it back to Matt, guys, because everything happens for a reason. When I left my previous company, it was a hard decision, guys. It took me months. Like I started to phase out I started to phase out in December. Okay. And of a 2021, and then beginning of 2022, it took me all the way until March. And this is so crazy how it happened because I was like, I just need to go do something different. What's going on? Because I had massive success in my previous two companies. And I was not that I wasn't having success, but not what I expected of me. I was like, what's wrong? I just needed to grow, but I needed to stretch my environment. And I did that. And I took a leap of faith. And that's where I went to another company for a little bit. And that's where I met Alina. That's where I met a lot of my leaders. And that's where me and Matt got connected, guys. I actually, started studying Bob Proctor very closely, thinking the results. And I could tell you what, you guys have access to this as an affiliate in the back office for free. It's an $8,000 course. And I started taking it seriously. And I got off the phone with Matt and I was like, just somehow we're going to partner up. Like I just kept saying it. Like you guys could ask Alina. I just was on the phone with her. I was like, it might not be this, but someday like me and Matt are going to partner up and we're going to do something. We're going to be in business together. I just didn't know it was going to be here at My Daily Choice. And I can tell you what, guys, when I saw the platform, it's so crazy because you guys got to see the platform, what it is right now. I saw it when it was 1.0. Like Matt was just showing me like the construction. He's like showing me the bare bones of it. And he's like, yeah, this is going to look really sick. And I'm over here like, we'll see when it's done, And when it launched, it was just absolutely amazing. And guys, I can tell you what everybody says about Josh is true. I mean, this is a CEO that says he's going to do one thing and then he adds 5 other things like caveats on top of it. And he's constantly innovating and making sure that the platform is simplistic and has the best of the best, that it has features that make things like very attractive for you to be able to engage with it and to see the results you want to see. So I think that's the number one thing when you guys are looking at a company. It's wicked fast too, like Brent said. One thing when you're looking at a company, guys, is it starts with the leadership, okay? What kind of type of leadership does the company attract and that it's actually housing? Then what is the foundation of that company? This company's been around for 8 years, like Matt said. It's done $500 million in sales. And guys, that was just focusing on products, and then they just added prepaid travel. And now they're adding in the trading side. What do you think is going to happen? This company is primed to absolutely explode. If you guys knew some of the leaders that are sitting beneath the wings of what we're doing right now that haven't even launched yet, you guys would get locked in right now and partner up with this, because the akashx is going to be a household name. This is going to be the biggest platform of the century. I'm not talking about in the year. I'm talking about the next century or two. We are in the next 10, 20, 30 years. This company is going to absolutely explode and take over the industry, guys. So I'm super excited, guys. I made the right decision partnering up with Matt. I just knew, like, you know, when we talked about this, I was like, man, this is it. This is it. Matt, you know how to trade. You know what's going on. You keep things simple. You have the energy, man, and you just keep things simple, and you're super humble, guys. I mean, Matt doesn't have to be here, guys. He could literally be on a yacht somewhere, you know, hanging out with his dogs and his wife. Like, he doesn't have to be here, but he is, and he's serving. And I can tell you what, guys, we're going to do this together, and we're going to do it absolutely massive. So I'm super, super excited, guys. Matt, I'm going to pass it back to you, and let's get after it.
Yeah, instead of going on a yacht by myself, I'm actually going to be taking all the 50Ks and above to the yacht in Miami. So you guys, if you get started here with Jess, you know, just get back to her. She'll send you her sign up link. You know, that's the information behind akashx. So if you just want to trade with us, that's completely fine. Become a customer. There is a completely optional portion of this where you can share everything that MyDailyChoice offers. And what I'm going to do now is this is going to be a little bit different of a Zoom call. Normally we just go over the information, but I want to show you guys all of the tools that are offered to us as well here with MyDailyChoice. And this is really for Jess as well, so then she can really understand, you know, everything that this company offers. And I'll also go through the comp plan as well. And then I'll also show you guys the event here in June. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to share my screen again. So guys, this is our main back office. This is what it looks like. It's also an app on your phone. So you guys can download the MyDailyChoice app right on Apple and Android. You can also download akashx on Apple and Android as well. But basically, guys, this is the main website right here. When you log on, it tells you, you know, what your current rank is, what your paid rank is, total volume, things like that. If you go to the dashboard, it'll tell you how many customers you have, how many affiliates you have, subscriptions. It also tells you, you know, how close you are to the next rank, how many personally enrolled people you've had over the last month. It also tells you down here how much volume you've created, what your total active affiliates are, your total active customers. So, you know, we've put in over 4,000 affiliates here in the last month. We've got 2,368 customers, and we got 1,732 people on subscriptions just in my organization alone. It also tells you your top 5 products per team. So, you know, akashx is obviously our #1 selling product right now. Then it's the travel. So we're, you know, obviously trade and travel. We want lifestyle. We want to travel the world. And then some people are loving the hemp, the CBD. We got different shampoos, gummies, creams, tinctures. We have everything. And then once you go down to your account, under account settings, guys, under the social messenger, you actually can put this information in. So you can put in your Facebook, your Telegram, and your WhatsApp. And what's nice is when you're going through your team, you can actually message people right through the back office. So let's just say I wanted to message, you know, someone random. I wanted to message my friend. Well, I can message them right through the back office, right through this messenger service right there. So it doesn't matter if you sign them up or someone on your team signed them up. You can actually just do that right through the back office. Now, also, we have different gift wallets. So you can actually send gift cards out to people. If they spend the money on the store, it comes back to you in commission. We also have loyalty rewards. We also have, you know, different websites you can send. If you just want to focus on the trading, you can just send the trading websites. But if you're interested in any of the other products that MyDailyChoice has to offer, you can do that as well. We have capture pages that you can send out to people that have videos behind them. So they have to fill out their information, first name, last name, email, phone number. All of that information goes into your contact manager under the prospect list, and then you can actually message those people that you sent the video to. Now, we also have product funnels, same thing, except for it's product specific. So if you want to send out the akashx video right here, you can actually just send that to people. Again, they have to put in their information. It shows you when they watched it. You can also create your own cart. So if you want to create your own products, you can do that. Nick was talking about the thinking into results. So Jenna actually does 12 basically lessons for thinking into results. She spent a lot of time with Bob Proctor, and she does this for complete free. You don't have to pay anything. in order to go through this, guys. This is normally an $8,000 course, and she does this for free. All the downloaded material, you can go in here and you can watch all of the videos. You can follow along. That alone, guys, is worth it. That alone, you should join this company, at least go through that. Pretty self-explanatory though, your earnings, your rank, under reports. My favorite part of the whole entire company is the new rank ups. So when someone ranks up in your company or in your organization, you can actually just send them a congratulations right through the back office. So, in my previous company, guys, I had probably 25,000 people in my organization. There was a lot of people hit the first ranks that I didn't even know who they were. Well, here it's really cool that I can actually say congratulations, but then I can also send a gift as well. So I can actually send gifts to people, that hit ranks in my organization. Now, akashx is the trading platform that we talked about. High Life Travel is the travel prepaid savings. Basically, you just pay for what you would like to save. You can pay the $199 and then get $1,500 in travel savings, but you also will get access to the trip that we're going into here in May, which is Punta Cana. We're actually going to go right here. It's the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, all-inclusive resort, 5 days, 4 nights. It's $900 a person, all-inclusive, guys, in Punta Cana, as long as you're a member. Now, you don't have to pay $199 a month, guys. You just pay this one time, and then you are guaranteed to save $1,500 total. And you can spend that, never expires, never goes away. Whenever you decide to travel, you can use that, guys. Very, very powerful. And now I want to talk about the last thing, which is the next event, which is going to be the View from the Edge. Now, Mark Aceta is, I believe, the best trainer that I've ever seen in my entire life. My first 5 years in the industry, guys, I learned from him. I learned everything from him. And he's actually the only person in the world that's licensed to is licensed to train how he trains. And the reason for that is because the way he trains is going to attack your subconscious mind. He's really going to drill into who you are. And he calls it the View from the Edge because he talks about how when you go there, when you leave, you'll never be the same. And what he does, and the best way to kind of understand it is, when we were kids, I'm 32 years old now. So when I was a kid, my parents used to throw me in front of the TV. And I know you guys have probably seen Sesame Street, Blue's Clues. Now they got like Coco Melon and things like that. Well, they found out that as kids and as, actually adults, this works very well as well. But education with entertainment goes a lot deeper. So if you can be taught something while being entertained, you actually retain the information 90% more than just being taught in a classroom style. And that's exactly how Mark teaches. So at the View, he's going to do 20 Broadway style plays that will drill into your subconscious mind on how to be the one in this industry, to actually go and make this thing happen. And I think back to the first 5 years of me being in this industry, I learned directly from him. He didn't know who I was, but I went to every single event because he was the director of training in my very first company. Him partnering with this company, for me, was one of the reasons why I knew that this was it. Some of the people that went to the event, obviously Elena got to meet him, Brent got to meet him, Marianne got to meet him, Nick got to meet him, and they'll also say that this is the real deal. So I just want to play this video really quick, guys, and then we'll get on with our nights.
What's holding you back? What is your problem? What's stopping you from living the life God intended you to live? You need to step up right now. This isn't just a seminar. This is your life.
Yeah, so everything that we talked about today, guys, it's all into one company. You know, I believe we have the best trading platform. I believe we have the best comp plan, the best products, the best back office. And now we're going to have the best event system. And you guys have a home that you can trust, that you can believe in, you can put your name behind, and you can launch with us, and we'll help you every step of the way, guys. Jess, thank you so much for holding this call tonight. I can't wait to see what you do here. This is just the beginning, guys. And anything that you guys need, just let me know. This has been recorded, Jess. I'll send it to you. So if you have anybody else that wants to watch it, but thank you so much, Jess. If you want to close it, say any last words, and yeah, we'll end the call.
Thank you so much, Matt. That was incredible. Thank you, Alina. Thank you, Marianne. And thank you, Nick. You guys are really, the goats in the industry. So I'm so excited that we're locking arms. You guys, if you're on this call, get back to me. Let's lock arms. And I'm so excited so you guys can get on with your nights. But thank you so much, Matt. You really are one of the best inside this industry. And I'm so excited. So I'll talk to you guys later. But this call is recorded. So if you guys want the link, we'll send it out. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night.